Hello and welcome to CIS 4115 Artificial Intelligence with Robotics. I'm Tom Gibbons, the course developer for this course. I'm a professor at the College of Science Scholastica. I did my PhD in artificial intelligence and I'm quite excited about this course and teaching you it. So here's a quick overview of the course. When you start, like most courses here, you'll start with announcements. So there'll be different announcements posted here throughout the week. You can check those out. Let's look at the Getting Started tab first. First thing I want you to look at is the syllabus. So bring up the course syllabus here. So to go through the syllabus, I'll just give you a quick tour. So this is my contact information here, and it might be a different instructor depending on who's teaching this course. This semester I have office hours during the day when I'm in 9:30 to 10:30 Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That probably won't work for most of you. So we'll set up some evening office hours. We'll set up surveys during the first week of class to have you choose what office hours will work. Hopefully something in the evenings, maybe weekends. We'll see. We'll give you some options there. But generally I'm in my office from 8 till 4 most days, and I'm available evenings from about 7 to 10. I usually go to bed around 10, so let's try to keep it before that. Most weekends I'm available too. Because I'll work at home. In fact, I'm working at home right now. You might hear the cat in the background. She likes to help me record when I'm at home. She thinks that's her job. Okay, so brief description. We do some programming in this course in Java. So the prereq is CIS 2087 Java 2 for this course. This is basically a survey course. We'll look at every unit will look at a different area of artificial intelligence and do a quick survey of that. At the end of the course, you'll have a time to do a little research project on some area we covered that you find particularly interesting and to delve a little deeper in that. But usually we'll just do a quick overview of things. So the course outcomes, again, are to look at the main ideas of artificial intelligence, implement some different algorithms for various things in artificial intelligence. We'll look a little bit at robotics in artificial intelligence, but look at these different ideas. Now, there's no textbook required. There's one possible that you can look at from Russell and Norvig, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But that's just an optional book, and we'll talk about that when we get to talking more about this online course materials. So as far as the assignments go, we'll look at these when we go through the units, but we'll have assignments, quizzes, final papers, participation in undergraduate, and participation activities. So every week there'll be an assignment and also a participation activity, and the participation activities will often be tied to a discussion. There'll be 2 quizzes throughout the unit and then a final research paper, like I say, that gives you a little more time to delve into a topic. So here's the general outline. So this is an accelerated 8-week course. So we have 16 units to go through. So every week we'll go through 2 units. So you'll have to keep busy and on top of things as we go through this stuff. We do have 2 quizzes here and here. These will be open book, open note quizzes, and you will be given a study guide a week before the material. So that information is covered in here for details. And then the last week, you'll work on this final project or final paper and work on that. There's some nice details here. We expect you to participate in this course. You can turn in late work, but you lose points depending on how late it is. Certainly, if you have a personal emergency or something significant comes up, talk to me and contact me, and we can work out some arrangement there as we go. Make sure you're doing your own work. There'll be certainly opportunities for you to work with others and talk to your fellow students and things like that, but make sure the work you turn in is your own, and when it's not, that you cite the resources or students or whoever you worked with on that. Okay, so that's the syllabus. My contact information's here, both in the syllabus and here. This is my cell phone number. Feel free to call or text that, or my email address. Particularly in evenings and weekends, I'm not on email all the time. I don't get notifications on my cell phone for my email. So if you do need to get a hold of me, feel free to just text or call me on this cell phone. That works really well. Okay, so then the main part of the course is set up in these learning units. We'll look at Unit 1 as just a general overview of this. So there'll be the objectives here and then a quick checklist of what you're going to want to do in the course, kind of highlights, and then all the work down here for that. So I'll record a video for every unit that'll overview what you want, and then there'll be some learning resources. So the video will be here with the learning resources as we go. There'll be a participation activity. And this is something you can work with others on, or get advice on, share ideas, and it'll generally be tied to a discussion area. So like in this Unit 1, I talked to you about finite state machines and creating these diagrams. You have to then create a diagram in preparation for the assignment, and then you're required to post some stuff about that to the discussion groups. And then again, there'll be assignment every week. Every unit, and we'll be doing 2 units a week. Sometimes it'll involve programming, sometimes it'll involve running a simulation online, different options here. And generally the participation activity will prepare you for the assignment work in some way. Okay, so that's the general setup for the unit. Now, there will also be a set of other videos we'll be working with. Stanford has released a set of videos for artificial intelligence, and we'll be using those quite a bit. And we'll talk about those during the first unit, and I'll point out some different ways of getting access to those videos and have you watch some of those. So we'll be using that. And the Stanford course uses the textbook that's listed as an optional textbook in the syllabus. So if you find you learn well with the textbook, you may want to get a used copy of that, or and read through that. But we'll be providing you resources and videos outside of that to cover all the material for the course. There will be a Unit 1. Unit 0 activity, so I'll have a short, we'll walk you through that here. So this first week, we just want you to do a couple things, just like you do now, review the course syllabus and the structure of the course and how it's laid out. There's a quick survey here that'll let you pick out what day of the week we want to meet. The first week of class, we're going to have a meeting online. We're all together and sharing and asking questions and making sure we're all understanding what's going on. So there'll be this doodle survey where you can pick what day of the week or what time will work best, and hopefully we can get one that most students can get to. The other thing is that you will be doing some Java programming, and you'll need an IDE, either NetBeans or Eclipse. So we want you to download either NetBeans or Eclipse and get it installed on a computer so you're ready. The first unit makes use of this. So there's also a link here to the same Scholastica Virtual Lab, and NetBeans is installed on that. So that's your main structure for the course. Once you get that done, you're ready to start Unit 1. Hope you enjoy this course.